Alright, good morning YouTube. This is Ryan from Ryan G Spider. We're trying something a little bit new. We're going to try a vlog, see if people like it. It's a little unusual because it's just me on the Can-Am Spider RT Limited, because Angie is behind me following me to Clinton County Motorsports. It's one of our favorite dealerships in the Southwest Ohio area, and we are taking our Can-Am in for diagnosis and service for a issue where the motorcycle won't upshift randomly. So we thought we'd kind of do a little bit of a vlog, see if people enjoy this kind of content, talk about this upshift issue, talk about Clinton County Motorsports, and just talk about the channel in general. So hit that like button, hit subscribe, comment below what you think of this content. So like I said, we are on our way to Clinton County. Ever since last year, we were riding in Kentucky with the US Spider Riders Greater Cincinnati chapter. It's a phenomenal group. If you're ever in the Southwest Ohio area, you should definitely check out their Facebook and join. But we were riding as a group through a monsoon in Kentucky, and for the first time ever on our 2018 Can-Am Spider RT Limited, the motorcycle wouldn't upshift. We thought maybe the battery or some fuses had gotten wet. Luckily the whole group stopped. They bought pizza for the group, and we waited on a tow from some friends in our group, Tina and Dwayne. They're amazing. They have a truck and trailer, and they came all the way down from Ohio to Kentucky to tow our motorcycle to Clinton County for a unrelated recall. And lo and behold, by the time they were able to come with the truck and trailer, the motorcycle started shifting absolutely normal. So we rode it several more times. Obviously it continued to work well, went through the winter months, came out to spring of this year. Again, typically worked fine, but just progressively had more issues with upshifting. Typically it's when the motorcycle is in neutral and you try to go up to first shift, it just won't do anything. We can always downshift, even go to reverse. There's no issues with that. But if we do that, then 9 times out of 10 we can't upshift into neutral or first gear. Then we've been riding around Kentucky, Tennessee, Ohio, and it's just very random. Sometimes you'll go several days with no issues. Sometimes you're riding along maybe in 6th gear and you slow down to a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit, and it downshifts like it will here automatically to 5th gear, down to 4th gear. And then if you're picking back up speed, very few times it won't even go up to 5th or 6th gear, which is uncommon. So it's become kind of dangerous. For instance, this traffic left and right doesn't stop. So I know I can make it across the intersection just in 1st gear, but I want to make sure I give myself time in case it doesn't upshift a second. And luckily it does. But going back to that story of being in, say, 4th gear and it not shifting up to 5th or 6th gear, it's kind of dangerous. We're on a 2-lane, 55-mile-an-hour zone. Obviously, you should be in 6th gear for that kind of speed. And we had to slow down for someone turning, and it wouldn't upshift from 4th gear. So we're running high RPMs in low to mid 40-mile-an-hour zone, making people upset because it's a 55-mile-an-hour zone. And so we had to do that until we were able to safely turn off the road. Then riding back from Kentucky and Tennessee, we ran into several issues where the motorcycle wouldn't upshift, and we actually took apart the whole left-handed cluster because reading online on Spider Lovers, another great forum, we saw that there was a technical service bulletin for the 2018 Can-Am Spider RT Limited left-hand cluster for both a shifting issue and a turn signal issue. So we were able to tear it apart, clean off the ball bearings inside, and luckily it started working. So we thought maybe that's all it needed, just a little bit of dust taken off the ball bearings. But then we were riding, again, someone turning off the road, it automatically downshifted, wouldn't upshift, and so we had to pull over. And it would, by that point, when we stopped, we were in first gear, it would not go any higher. Of course, you can go into reverse, but then that keeps you in reverse unless you shut off the motorcycle, wait, you turn it back on, then it luckily starts back in neutral, but again, 9 times out of 10 won't upshift. And it's completely sporadic. So we just waited about 5 minutes, just kept turning the motorcycle off until the dash completely cleared out, and took the key out, waited 5 minutes, just kept trying it. I think we had to try it like 3 different times, and then it would finally work. Then we stopped at a Buc-ee's for gas. On the way back, again, everything was working fine. We made it to Buc-ee's. We were pulling out of the parking lot. Again, everything's fine. We pull out on the main street. We go to upshift, and it won't upshift. So we have to pull over again, go through the whole process. By this point, Angie's thinking we should just get our motorcycle towed from Kentucky, which of course I don't want to do. So again, just on the side of a busy 4-lane divided highway, we're sitting on the shoulder in the rain, waiting for the computer to clear and everything to do whatever it needs to do to make it work again, since it has done that for the last several weeks, months, and even essentially almost a year. So long story short, we were able to make it back home safely. Once we waited it out, had it upshifting again, it made it several hundred more miles back home. Of course, we just barely shifted unless we needed to, and didn't stop for gas or any brakes. We just went all the way home. So then we did some more research online on YouTube. A lot of great helpful videos out there, too many to individually thank. Like I said, we checked out Spider Lovers forum, another great resource out there. And through looking through that, we also saw that there was a technical service bulletin, I believe it's 2018-005, for this model year, the RT, and I believe the F3. We'll link to that TSB down below. But in short, it says that it's a well-known issue back in 2018, that there may be issues with shifting and turn signals. Reading through the forum, it seems as though people increased the size of that ball bearing, and they didn't have any more issues with their upshifting, but then they had issues with their turn signal not working properly. So essentially it's a humongous job, a lot of electrical involved. We're 99% sure we know what the issue is. We like to do DIY projects and share those with you on YouTube, but we just feel as though this is one of those things where we should just have Clinton County Motorsports fix this for us. We know it will be somewhat costly, but again, they're a great dealership. They'll take care of us, and we would rather err on the side of safety and know that we're not going to have upshifting problems when we're out in the middle of traffic or in a rainstorm. And we just want our Can-Am to function normally. Sadly, that TSB did expire in July of 2020, so we don't think there's anything Can-Am will do, or nothing that Can-Am will do to reimburse Clinton County for this issue, since it is June of 2026. So let us know in the comments below, have you ever had this upshift problem? Have you taken care of the issue yourself? Have you replaced your left-hand switch cluster yourself? It seems as though some people have done that on their own. Were you aware of that TSB from Can-Am? And what do you think of us going to Clinton County to have them complete the repair work? So I wish the issue would happen on video for you as we're going south to Clinton County here in a few miles. Luckily for me, it didn't go on. Again, there's several videos out there showing the issue, and let us know if you enjoy this content. Comment below if you want us to do another video on the way back home after we pick it up from Clinton County Motorsports to kind of follow up on what all they checked out, what all they found out, and what all they replaced and how much that cost, just in case you ever run into a similar issue and if you'd like your Can-Am repaired. Speaking of the channel, obviously over 50,000 people so far have liked our battery replacement video. We did a fog light switch repair video, which I know that issue doesn't come up as much as a battery, but much less views. So let us know if we're on the right track with that kind of content. If you're enjoying the DIY repairs, also let us know if you like the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro camera that we're using right now to kind of get a helmet cam perspective. Let us also know if you like this vlog style content. I know there's a lot out there that a lot of people watch. People seem to enjoy it. We enjoy watching videos like that. We also recently purchased a DJI Osmo 360 camera, and we put up a few videos of Tail the Dragon, a few short videos. Seem to have done well. There's a lot more content coming from that. We also have more content coming from Tennessee and Kentucky, where we've caught some interesting wildlife on the 360 camera. So let us know if you're into that kind of content. And just my final thoughts on YouTube and our channel is we would rather have 327 right now subscribers that are quality. We're not for quantity, we're for quality. And we appreciate all the people that have liked our videos and especially have commented on our videos and provided feedback. We really appreciate it. Whenever we check the YouTube Studio feedback, it says that there's not very much interaction with our videos, whether that's YouTube Shorts or long format. So I think that's just the one part where we struggle with as a channel right now, is there's not very many comments on our videos. So definitely feel free to leave a comment below. We completely understand it's hard for us to go through and like every video and comment on several videos that we watch, but we do know it means a lot to those content creators such as ourselves, and it also really helps out the algorithm. And we definitely want this channel to be more like a community, not a one-way, just watch our video and move on. So if you're into Can-Am Spyder community, if you want to see that kind of content, definitely like, subscribe, and especially comment below. Definitely give us feedback. We really appreciate it. Again, we're looking for quality community engagement, not quantity. We're not looking for as many different views as high as possible. So as we're safely going to turn into Clinton County Motorsports here on the left. Again, we'll link to their Facebook and their social media. If you guys want us to ever do a tour inside the dealership, and if you guys want to see all the inventory that they have, let us know. Again, we'll be more than happy to take a camera around and show that to you. So there's Matt, great guy from Service. You can tell there's already a Can-Am Spyder here. So I'm gonna hop off here and go talk to them. Okay. So make sure you comment below, like and subscribe, and share this video. And if you guys want us to make a video when we pick it up, let us know, and we will try to make that happen. Safe riding, and 3 down.